Hi everyone, for this video we're going to discuss general annuity. So the formula for the future value and present value is similar to simple annuity, but the difference is how we compute for the J. So for general annuity, this is our formula for J. J is equal to quantity 1 plus I, the interest rate, over m sub 2, which is the length of the compounding period. And this quantity is raised to m sub 2 over m sub 1, where m sub 1 is the payment interval minus 1. Okay, let's solve some problem. River started to deposit a $1,000 monthly in a fund that pays 6% compounded quarterly. How much will his money be after 15 years? So we're asked to find the future value. Okay, and this is general annuity because the regular payment R of 1,000 is paid monthly, but the interest rate is compounded quarterly. So it's different. That's why this is general annuity. So our R, the regular payment, is $1,000. Our time is after 15 years. Okay. Our M sub 1, it's monthly. So he'll pay 12 months every year. So that's our M sub 1. And M sub 2 is how it's compounded. So it's quarterly. So that's 4. So for our interest, 6%. In decimal is 0.06. And what else do we need? N. Our N is M sub 1 times T, 15 years. So M sub 1 is paying monthly, so 12 months for 15 years. So this is 180. That's our N. So let's compute for our for J. So we need that with our formula. So it's quantity 1 plus I rate over m sub 2 raised to m sub 2 over m sub 1 minus 1. So this is 1 plus interest 0.06. M sub 2 is compounded quarterly, so that's over 4. So raised to m sub 2 over m sub 1, so 4 over 12 minus 1. So using the calculator, J is equal to J is equal to 0.00498. All right, so let's plug that in with the formula for future value. So that's equal to R times 1 plus J raised to N minus 1 over J. So we have our regular payment R is 1,000 times 1 plus J is 0.00498 raised to N, which is 180, minus 1 over J 0.00498. So let's use our calculator, and we'll get 290,082.50 dollars. So this is his money after 15 years. Second example, MJ borrowed money from the bank and agrees to pay the principal amount with interest by paying $3,000 yearly for 3 years. How much money did he borrow if the interest rate is at 8% compounded quarterly? So how much money did he borrow? So we're looking for the present value. And this is general annuity because the payment will be 3,000 yearly, but the interest rate is compounded quarterly. Okay, let's list down all our given. So our rate, the regular payment is $3,000. Interest rate is at 8%, so that's 0.08. Our time will be for 3 years. So our M sub 1 is 1, because 1 year per year. And M sub 2 is the rate is compounded quarterly, so that's 4. So we can solve for our n. Our n is m1 times the time. So paying yearly for 3 years. So n is equal to 3. So for our j, so 1 plus our interest is 0.08 over compounded quarterly raised to m sub 2 over m sub 1. So that's 4 over 1 minus 1. So the value of j, let's use our calculator, is equal to 0.08243 and so on. Alright, then let's use this for our present value formula. It's equal to r times 1 minus 1 plus j, which we already computed, this one, raised to negative n over j. So that's 3,000 times 1 minus 1 plus 0.08243 raised to negative 3 over 0.08243. Let's get our calculator. The present value is equal to, the answer is 7,697.52 dollars.